Hello students, in this session we are going to study the design of thin cylindrical shells. We have already studied two types of stresses are there, hoof stress and longitudinal stress. Radial stress we have neglected because they are very small as compared to hoof stress and longitudinal stress, and also the thin area is there because this is a thin cylinder, so radial stresses are neglected. So we have basically two types of stresses, hoof stress and longitudinal stress, which are acting perpendicular to each other. So stress element on this any material of the cylinder will be like this. Stress element on any material will be like this. On one side there will be hoof stress, and on another perpendicular to this plane there will be longitudinal stresses sigma L, and its value is PD by 2T, and its value is PD by 40, right? So this was the stress condition, right? And we know that the planes where there is no shear stress, here there is no shear stress, right? A plane where there is no shear stress, that plane is called principal plane, and the stresses on that plane is called principal stresses. So as there is no shear stress on these planes, so these are already principal stresses. So this sigma h is basically sigma h, which is hoof stress, is basically maximum principal stress. Maximum principal stress, because it has higher value compared to sigma L. You know that sigma h is greater than sigma L. This is PD by 2T and this is PD by 40. And sigma L is the minimum principal stress, right? So we need not to find out principal stresses in this case. We already have the maximum stresses, that is sigma h and sigma L, right? And what will be the tau max or maximum shear stress? Tau max or sigma T max, whatever you say, sigma T max, that is the maximum shear stress, maximum shear stress at any plane, and that will be tau max will be equal to, and tau max you know is given by sigma h minus sigma L by 2, right? Sigma h is also called sigma m1 because we denote this by principal stresses by sigma 1 and sigma 2, right? And tau max, you know what is that? That is sigma 1 minus sigma 2 by 2, right? So this is our formula. So tau max will be given by sigma h, here sigma 1 is sigma h, that is maximum principal stress, minus minimum principal stress, that is sigma L by 2. So that will be equal to PD by 2T minus PD by 4T divided by 2. So this will come out to be tau max will be equal to PD by 80. PD by 80, right? So if the material is weak in shear, if the material of the pressure vessel is weak in shear, then we use this formula for our design purpose, for designing the cylinder. And if the material is weak in tensile stresses like this, then we use this sigma h, maximum principal stresses, as criteria for designing the thickness or thin cylinders, right? So for designing purpose, for designing, and most of the time the material are such that they are metallic materials are there, right, which are fail in this tensile stresses, right? And this basically stress is the criteria for designing the boilers or the thin pressure vessels, right? So maximum principal stress, maximum principal stress, which is denoted by sigma 1, here we are calling it sigma h, that is hoof stress, that is hoof stress is the design criteria for a cylinder, right? So the maximum stresses should not exceed this limit. The maximum stresses of the material should not exceed this limit, right? And for any material we are given with maximum stresses. So let's say sigma max is given to us, this is the maximum permissible stress in a given material. that in a given material, say mild steel, this is the maximum stress that material can hold. Then in that case, this stress developed in the material should be lower than this stress, right? So for design purpose, for designing cylinder, this stress sigma h produced in the material should be less than the maximum permissible stress of the material. Otherwise, the material will fail. So sigma h should be less than sigma max, or you can say PD by 2T should be less than, or you can say equal to sigma max. So while designing the thickness of the shell, you can write that T should be greater than equal to PD by 2 sigma max. PD by 2 sigma max. Sigma max is the permissible stress of that material. So this is the T should be greater than equal to PD by 2 sigma max. So this is how the thickness of the pressure vessel is designed. For designing purpose, this is the way of designing the pressure vessel, cylindrical pressure vessel.